Yo, Bo, welcome to another episode of In the Life for MightyFan. We have an unboxing, a very unique box that someone decided to ship in Jersey. I think this is the Jersey, I'm pretty sure. I have two things coming, both from Macari, and I believe this is the Jersey because I got a hat coming, and I believe this is the Jersey. Anyhow, let's get right to it. So, roll the sleeves up a bit. They sent it to me in a Milky Way box. Every time you think you've seen it all. Now, I like Milky Way. Okay, I do. But I've never gotten a Jersey in a Milky Way box before. But it is what it is. Let's open it up and we'll take a look. All right. Little exploratory cut there. Now we open it up. I usually open my boxes from the bottom. And the reason is it just makes it easier because they usually slap the labels on the top. This one actually came FedEx. So, got this for a pretty good deal. And it is a jersey I've been meaning to get for a few years now. But, you know, best laid plans as we know. All right, that has to be the jersey. So they got the wrapping paper. Okay. Toss the wrapping paper. So actually it was packed pretty nicely. I was a little worried when I saw this box. This usually isn't the kind of box that you want to pack a jersey in. And I'll go over that in a little bit. Let me put this over here. All right. It's an Eagles jersey. Yes, it is. It's a Mitchell & Ness Authentic Alternate Black. Brian Dawkins. I don't know how I didn't already have this in the collection. It's just mystery of life. But now I had to look at the pictures like a few times to make sure it was the authentic and not the legacy. I mean, I was going to get the legacy at some point if I couldn't get an authentic. But I did want the authentic because, you know, everything is just that much more authentic on an authentic. A reproduction of an authentic, I should say. Move this out of the way. Oh yeah, it's definitely the authentic line. Here we are. Your number one seed in the NFC playoffs. The road to the Super Bowl goes through Philly for the NFC. So you know I'm a happy Eagles fan, right? So this is the alternate Brian Dawkins, Weapon X, black jersey. Really like the black jersey. I'm so glad, though, they're going to wear the Kelly Greens next year. Oh, have I said that a time or two? Because I am. So I don't know what the plan is exactly for the alternate blacks, if they're just going to scrap them for a year and wear the Kelly Green as the alternate jersey. But, you know, we'll see. It's all about money. We all know. So there is your Eagles right there, which they're going to do away with next season. I don't like the word mark that they're going to next season. I'm not a big fan of it. I'm sure it will grow on me, but I just like that. That's just what they currently have until after this season. I don't know. You have the NFL equipment logo shield. So this is from like a reproduction of the Reebok days, right? You got your Eagle logo on the sleeves, the green cuffs, the midnight green cuffs, and it also has the midnight green collar. The 20s on the shoulders, that will be triple stitched with the white, silver, and midnight green. You do have also the same deal with the numbers and letters on the front and back. Dawkins 20. Really, really good shape. Still new with tags. Dawkins, I never care about that. The tags come off anyhow when I wear it. Dawkins on a nameplate, double stitched. And then you have, I believe that's double stitched. And then you have the triple stitching again for the 20s on the front and back. And then you got the Jock Tag 2003 Brian Dawkins, the Hall of Fame safety, right? Now I have all the authentic Dawkins jerseys that they've made. You know, I got the rookie set home and away. I have, well, I guess I'm like one away because it's basically the same jersey. I got the white one with the Lincoln Financial Field inaugural patch, and I think they just made a regular white one without the patch. That's like the one I don't have. It's the same jersey. It doesn't have the patch, but I wanted the black alternate for a while. So let's take one more look. Let's put this on the hanger. I got this hanger down, and I'm like forgetting to put it on the hanger. Let's put it on the hanger. Makes it easier to share, right? And then you have your particulars on the inside. China tag, I believe it's China. Yeah, China tag and the tags, which, like I said, will come off at some point whenever this gets worn, which probably will be very soon. So we make our playoff run. Hope to do a Season of the Fan vid sometime this weekend. I know it's been a minute. I really feel bad about that, but lots of things happened during the season. All right. So it's as best as I can do it for now. Here it is. Your Weapon X Black Alternate Eagles Authentic line, Mitchell & Ness. Very, very nice. The seller had this available. I know it was on. I got it actually off of Macari. They had it on Poshmark. That's where I saw it first. And I would have gotten it off of Poshmark, but then I realized that now, because you all know I'm such a fan of the paying for option with PayPal. So this jersey was also by the same seller on Macari, and Macari now has the feature where if you pay with PayPal, you can do the paying for. Whereas Poshmark, you can't. At least at this point. I'm sure it will be an option sooner or later, but at least at this point, it's not an option. But, like I said, on Macari, you can do the paying for with PayPal when you make your purchases, if you so choose to do so, which I enjoy that option. Maybe a little too much, but no, which is a nice option. Now this jersey retails for $300, and I got it for, I think the seller wanted, you know, a little less than $150, I think. So I knew it was a good deal, about 50% off. So I jumped on it because it was one. Now I have to say was one on my hit list. You know, like Weapon X, like the hit on my hit list for a while. So glad to have gotten it. And now I don't have to worry about getting it for a Mitchell & Ness sale. So this is one off the list for that, right? You know, there's like nowhere to put this here. I'm in the kitchen and I just, maybe I'll just hang it over here. I'll just put it, I'll put it over here. I'll put it over here. All right, come back. So Macari, if you use PayPal through there as your payment option, you do have the option of doing the paying for. Where, like I said, Poshmark, you couldn't. That's why when I saw it on Poshmark, I'm like, I wonder if they have it on Macari. And shortly thereafter, I saw it there. I'm like, all right, this makes it easy. So could have had it on eBay too, for all I know. You know, a lot of sellers, they'll put their stuff all over the place, you know, and sometimes it makes it a little confusing because at times a seller will sell something on one source and it will still be available on another. You don't realize they already sold it, and then you go to buy it and sorry, sold it on another venue. It's only happened a couple times, but it has happened when I've tried to, or I'll inquire about it. You know, or make an offer, and then they'll get back up. Sorry, it's already been sold on another venue. Like, yeah, would have been good to know. Getting my hopes up. So that is the latest and greatest edition, jersey-wise. You just saw the unboxing. Now, what I was saying about the box. So that box actually didn't harm the jersey. I do worry when you see something like that, particularly for an authentic jersey, because as you saw, the numbers are stitched on, and it could wrinkle the numbers. In fact, the back number was wrinkled just a bit, but I'm sure over time that will take care of itself. But, so what I always would suggest, now this came via FedEx. With FedEx, you can get these kind of boxes. You can get them from UPS too. But this is the perfect box. These are the, you know, your USPS priority mailing box. If you're going to send anything from priority mail jersey-wise, this is what you want to put it in, because it will preserve the jersey best it can. You just fold the jersey up. I've gotten jerseys that have been in a bag in the box. I mean, however you want to send it. I myself don't sell my shit, as we all know. But there are others out there who do, and if you are a seller, you want to use these, because this is your best bet for sending a jersey, okay? I wouldn't recommend putting a hat in here. I wouldn't recommend doing that. But a jersey, absolutely. This is your perfect way of sending a jersey, because you can fold the jersey perfectly, slide it in there, and off it goes. It's safe and sound. The box is a pretty sturdy box, and I work with a lot of boxes in my job as a records coordinator, right? But this is a good box. These priority mail boxes are your perfect way to send a jersey if you're going to use the USPS. And I understand people in other countries, they can't use it. If you can't and you can find a box somewhat similar, send it in one of those, right? Whatever, something like this that you can. These boxes are very easy to get to, and I can't remember if there's a charge for them if you just want to grab the box. I know you can order them from USPS's site, and they come in a bundle. You know, but this is really the best way to send a jersey if you're going to mail. If you're a seller, use these if you can. It's your best bet to send a jersey via the mail. And like I said, it's a pretty sturdy box, and it reduces the risk of damage to the jersey. Now, obviously, anything can happen. You know, we're never in control of what happens once the item leaves your hand. But realistically, for travel-wise, just protection of the jersey-wise, you always want to go with those boxes, if you can. So that's MightyFan's tip of the day. I'm not going to do that every video. That's just... I do have a couple hats. We're going to get to these real quick. This was Macari pickup. Kind of took a shot on this. This, when I first saw it, I'm like, ooh, that can probably go with my Rams jerseys, right? Because St. Louis, right, the 99 Rams. And it can, although there's another particular Blues jersey that I think this would go with pretty decently too. It's a cream Blues jersey that they wore, I believe, for like a, what was it, a Winter Classic or something like that. I believe it was a Winter Classic, not a Stadium Series. But so we got the St. Louis Cardinals and that kind of that blue I guess if you want to call it Winter Classic kind of theme, or St. Louis Rams kind of theme, because the St. Louis, the STL on the inside does have that royal blue with the yellow going around in white, and there you got the logo on the side, the All-Star patch. It does have the yellow brim. It's more of a lighter blue, and when I looked at the pics, I was a little conflicted as to the shade of blue, but you know, I think it could still work for the Rams. I would prefer if this was royal blue and they did like if they were really going to do a Rams hook with this hat. And I don't believe this was what the hook was, but if they did that and then they made the STL like white and yellow instead of the royal blue, that would be beautiful. If someone could do that and do a real, you know, Rams, St. Louis Rams hook for a Cardinals hat, that would be pretty cool. Now, obviously, the Rams right now are in L.A. I don't really know how much they want to do that anymore, but if you wanted to go down memory lane and do a 99 Rams St. Louis Cardinals hook hat, that's how you would really do it. But I'll make it work. Like I said, that jersey, that other Blues jersey, the Winter Classic, is a jersey I'd like to get someday, and I think that would go decently with it. And I could probably combo-wombo it up with those 99 Rams jerseys too, you know, for the heck of it. Like I said, the STL in the front goes pretty good with it. It does have the yellow brim. The blue on the crown is more of a Charger blue, but we'll see what we can do. And this one, this was from Pro Image. I think the Views from the Vault guys, shout out to them on YouTube, called this one of their early picks for Hat of the Year. And I know it's only, the second week of January, but it is a beautiful hat. This is a hook to the City Edition jersey that this team wore last season, for a couple seasons, I believe. If I'm not mistaken, the Arizona Diamondbacks, when they do their Serpentis jersey. So here it is. And you got that logo on the front, which I wish they used for their on-field hat. They really dropped the ball in the hat for that jersey. This should have been used, which is the logo that they used for that jersey and that kind of theme that they're going with for the City Connect. City Connect, that's what it's called in the MLB. There's all these city things. City Edition, City Connect. But very cool. I love the stitching, which I know is not the greatest in this lighting, but you got that copper and black with the red eyes too. That just really is striking. And it does have the black brim on the top, but on the bottom it's got the red. So you got kind of like that brick red, kind of matching the eyes. Pretty cool right there, right? Nice little contrast. New Era flag in black. You do have the logo that's used for their City Connect theme as well for the Diamondbacks. And then you have the Batterman on the back in that burgundy or brick red, I should say, in black with the copper. Really, really nice. The stitch work on this hat is beautiful. And I mean, Pro Image has been hitting them out of the park quite often with a lot of their drops that they've been doing, particularly last year into this year, the year before last. So this one, yeah, and I believe, if I'm not mistaken, the drop for this was at the very end, I believe, of last year, if I'm not mistaken. So it kind of connects to this year. It is what it is. It's as close as you were going to get, right? I believe it was like New Year's Eve day. I think this thing hit on that Saturday. Or actually, it was New Year's Eve was on a Sunday, right? Sunday? Yeah, Saturday. Saturday was New Year's Eve. I'm looking at a calendar right now. So Saturday would have been New Year's Eve day, and I believe that's when this hit. I didn't get it until last week, and fortunately enough, they still had one in my size. It is one I kind of wanted to grab. I just knew I wasn't going to go there on New Year's Day to get it. So I went there last weekend, and as luck had it, they still had one in my size. So shout out to Pro Image KOP and to my buddy Anthony there. So that is that. Couple of hats. As you saw, I got that B-Doc alternate black 2003 in the authentic line for Mitchell and Ness. Nice pickups all around here. I guess I'll be back again on the weekend with some more here in the In the Life series. And like I said, I want to pick back up on the season of the fan. Now we're in the playoffs. The Eagles have the bye week this week, but we're going to see who they go up against next week in that first playoff game for this season, for them at least, next weekend, either Saturday or Sunday. So we will see. All right, everyone, we all take care. And as I always say, what do you got to do? You got to hit the subscribe button. You make sure you hit the bell icon so you always get notified to future content from yours truly. Smash those like buttons as much as we can, right? And I will see you all again very shortly. All right, everyone, take care.